I don't know if I can get her in the same frame as me, but she is being cuddly, and she's normally not very cuddly. But I do predict she will leave me very soon because she doesn't tend to stay. But if she does, aw, I love snuggling with my baby. All right, Saturday morning, I made some oatmeal. I already decided to sign up for personal training, so I scheduled my first session for Tuesday after work just because it's really hard to fit in, and on the weekends his hours are 8 through 12 on a Saturday, so fuck that, I need to sleep in. So I'll just try to figure out a way to fit in workouts in the evenings after work. And actually, along with that, I decided to ask him about the problem that I've been having where my stomach hurts when I'm hungry. Basically, I get to text him questions I have and ask for assistance with things. So I told him about the problem where after maybe 2 hours last I ate, my stomach starts to hurt. I feel like it has started to affect me a bit more than I like because, I don't know, sometimes it's just more than 2 hours I'm engaged in something, like maybe I'm watching Dota for the evening and I kind of don't think about eating because I ate my last meal for dinner and it's now 11 to 12 p.m. and it definitely has been a long time, and yeah, I probably should eat, but at the same time I don't want my indicator to be like really annoying pain in my stomach. Plus, last night right before I was going to sleep, I was getting it, so I got up and I ate like 2 Larabar bites just to kind of tone it down or something, but it gets really annoying because it comes out of nowhere, it comes very quick, and then it persists until I eat something. So maybe it would be nice to find something that could last me longer in terms of not being hungry as quickly. He did say that oatmeal is a phenomenal breakfast, so if I can, I'll try to eat it as often as possible. And really, it doesn't take long to prepare. It's just that I heat it up in a pan. So if I have to wash the pan and then like wait for the water to boil, it doesn't take probably 5 minutes to cook, but the effort seems a lot more. I decided that since it is such a beautiful day out, I wanted to go to see this museum that's in El Cajon. It is not a Native American focused museum that I wanted to find. I'm actually having trouble finding one, even though there are reservations nearby, but maybe they don't have museums about their culture or anything on there. But this one is kind of a well-rounded museum, and it includes archaeology, so it might have information about them, just a little bit. But I don't know, maybe it would be a cool thing to check out. It's only $3 for a ticket to get in, and maybe I can learn some things. And then maybe aside from that, I can actually find a real place that I can sit and read. It is super nice out. It's actually, my stupid weather app is always wrong. I need to uninstall it. I don't understand how they are so wrong. It's like close to 80 degrees, and my phone at first was saying that it was like 60 something outside. I'm like, no, it's freaking hot. So because it's so hot, it sucks because it's a beautiful day and I would love to spend it with Riley, but it's just too hot for her. And I actually just took her for a pretty long walk. I think it was like 40 minutes or something. It was nice. And I went on roads that I usually don't because I don't usually take her for that long of a walk. So I do think she's a little bit worn out. So now is a good time for her to recover and take a nap. I left the fan on for her, so hopefully she'll like that. But yes, I will. Oh, actually, this museum doesn't open till 12, but it's 11:50, so I think I'm fine. Got to the museum. I feel like there's going to be so few people here because it literally just opened 10 minutes ago, but good reviews for this place, so hopefully I'll enjoy it. Okay, I spent about close to an hour at the museum, and I really tried to make sure that I read the things that I was interested in. I spent time looking at the details of stuff, and it was nice. I felt like I learned a bit more about things. It was a pretty small museum. There was only 4 wings. So basically you walk in and there's 4 whatever. There was 4 sides that you can walk down, and they didn't extend that far down for each side. So there was like natural history section with like animals and fossils and stuff. Then there was archaeology. There was an art section. There was paintings by this artist Alfredo Rodriguez that was so beautiful. Like his artwork were really detailed. I think I read that some of his paintbrushes had just like 1 fiber on it, so he could be very detailed with his strokes. And I took several pictures of his work. So beautiful, really, because sometimes I feel like I prefer realism more than just like very distorted looking images in art. But yeah, it was nice. Man, I suck. I forgot to charge my camera, so it's dying right now. So I won't be able to record very long, but I am going to find some lunch first. All right, I always have trouble finding some place where I can just park and sit on a bench and read that has good views. So since I was struggling to find that, I decided to pick up some salad for lunch and come back home. I mean, there's nothing to do when you're just wandering, trying to find stuff to do outside. I like to have a plan, so if I'm wandering, it feels like I might as well just go home. So finals are on tonight for Genting. Newbie versus Liquid. That is going to be a tough matchup. Man, that's at 11:30, and that is going to be incredible. I am positive, but yeah, time to be a homebody as usual. I still think maybe going on a reservation would be nice to explore. So perhaps I'll do that sometime soon for one of the local ones and just see what it's like, meet the people there. After that, I came home, played some Dota, and after that, I walked Riley one more time before the sun went down. And then I took a long-ish nap, pretty much 5 to 9, because I feel like with my sleep schedule that I really fucked up during the week, it would be nice to make up more sleep because I only slept 6 hours last night. And I think I am hopefully back to normal now. I mean, tonight will be late also because it's a best of 5. They are starting at 11, and it's 9:44 right now, and I wanted to squeeze in a movie really quick called Young and Beautiful. I believe it is by that French director also, Francois Ozon. I really hope I'm saying that right. I don't know French. I'm trying my best. But this movie is only an hour and a half, so yeah, I should be able to fit that in. And then Newbie versus Team Liquid. It's going to be so exciting, I swear. I normally try to refrain from saying too much Dota stuff in vlogs, but I might just post rants on Instagram stories. Not rants, but just my thoughts and reactions to the game, because sometimes I just have a lot to say. I just have nobody to say it to. So why not say it to the whole wide world through the internet, and who cares? Who gives a fuck? Okay, finals are starting. Draft has begun. That freaking draft screen is so ugly, man. Usually it doesn't look that weird, but I guess Mercedes-Benz sponsored it, so they gotta make it look that way. But we got some Europeans against the Chinese. Look at Team Newbie, such dashing young Chinese men. Alright guys, even if you don't care about Dota, let's hope you root for Newbie. Just ended, and that was such a good game. Newbie played so well. They team wiped Liquid like 3 times and lost very few people, and that was just a very, very strong showing of good discipline. They held on to their ultis and didn't use them right away. They used them at the key moments, and I am so like pumped. I was yelling, I was like shouting, and the cats are fucking running away, and Riley ends up lifting her head like, what's going on? But I really hope they are able to keep up that momentum. That would be really, I don't know if I want a 3-0. That would be a little too one-sided, but it's stressful when your team is like losing and stuff, so I don't know if I even want them to win a game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your champions, Newbie.
我觉得就实话实说，就是我觉得我们5个人更加的信任对方，就是每个人对互相的默契跟信任越来越好。
Sorry, I only heard the first part because the crowd was so passionate. I think we have a lot more trust in each other.
All right, there you have the wonderful trust displayed. You guys beat, of course, the TI7 champions. Newbie, congratulations. Why don't you raise your trophy? Malaysia, your ESL1 Genting